Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the first couple of weeks of October 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you're wanting to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so make sure you're registered at bill per call. Request your call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for the monthly Venus sign readings, and check me out on TikTok. You guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your feedback or comments. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Devil. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. We've got Temperance. We have Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Cups. And the Hanged Man. All right. So, you guys, I feel that there is someone already attached to you. Someone is already in your energy. I don't know if it's a past person. For some of you, it is a past person. For some of you, it's an incoming person. And I feel like there's already some sort of attachment in the spirit realm or like the astrals. You may have encountered this connection already, but there's an attachment there. And I feel that there is some sort of unresolved karma attached to it. And it's funny whenever these two cards come out together, you know, to me this is indicating that there is something that is possibly toxic that needs to be purified. But I also, when I see Temperance with this card, makes me feel like something is manageable. Like you might be afraid of something or immediately like screaming, like, I don't want no parts of this. But to me, this is saying that you can manage this energy. You know how to tame this energy. But at the same time, this is always an energy that will always push your boundaries, because too, this is basically, this is Saturn, and this is Saturn's dark side, you know, so, and Saturn is always about like boundaries. So I feel like in this instant though, this is about someone who's constantly pushing your boundaries. And you're going to have to be patient with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Even if you are, you know, single, something's going on where I feel like someone's in your energy, and it's possible too that someone is coming off like an energy vampire. You might also need to protect your energy. It all really depends on what your story is. But some of you, I do feel like you are needing to protect your energy, or maybe you are needing to cleanse your energy, your home, because it could be something unhealthy attached to you that is blocking you from having love. Because I am getting restrictions and blockages. I'm trying to see if I could pick up like the dominating situation. Are you being blocked from love, or are you being kind of like forced to deal with some sort of energy until a lesson is learned? And I kind of feel like it's the latter. Like you are wanting to leave or detach from a situation, and it's like it's not about detachment, it's about healing and managing something. And I do feel like you're having to look at something from a different perspective. And your energy is very similar to the Aries reading. So I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries, but really Taurus too. Everybody has like this healing and shadow energy attached to them. I think it was Aries though. Something in regards to like either way, there's a lesson attached to whoever it is that you're having a connection with. So maybe you want to escape it. You just want like the easy route. But it's like you can't. It's like it's going to be some sort of a lesson attached to this. And you as well. It may be because you're a healer. So dark energies are like a magnet to you. You keep on attracting these dark energy. They sense you. They smell you. They detect you. They want some of your light. And you know, you, depending on where you are in your spiritual journey, to me, it's still saying that you got this. Even if this is somebody that you know who it is, you're like, I know who this is. I don't want no parts of this person. Whatever you're doing to detach, I feel like, unfortunately, it's not time to detach yet. You're needing to manage the situation. So, and I've talked about this before. Like, let's say you keep trying to do some sort of cord cutting. You're like, I don't want this person's energy anymore. And you keep doing all these cord cutting spells. You keep going to, you know, someone that says they can cut cords for you. And not saying that it doesn't work. I just feel like that's the wrong approach. For instance, if you had a tumor growing in you, and the doctors they're treating it wrong. You know, it's just like, why are you treating whatever they're giving to you as feeding the tumor? It's like, that's not what you need to do. You need this instead. So I feel like in order to treat, and this is kind of like a growth. I feel like in order to treat this growth, whatever it is, you've got to figure out the right treatment, and maybe cutting it off isn't the right treatment. Yeah. So I don't know how you're going to heal. I would say, just based off of what is coming out, that maybe it's meant for you to send some sort of healing energy towards that person. Like, if you can heal them from a distance, then maybe eventually they'll find a reason to stop, you know, bothering you or staying in your energy. So maybe they can't see how to heal themselves, but you can. So then you would have to take the high road in some way and heal that person from a distance if you can. And that's just, you know, one solution that I'm getting in my head. So everyone's situation is going to be different, but the overall thing that I'm getting is that maybe the way you're trying to go about resolving this issue isn't correct. So try a different method. Try a different way to get rid of some sort of darker, heavy energy that's on you, attached to you, or whatever. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius mainly. Possibly Cancer. But, yeah. And it seems too like someone is really acting a certain type of way or behaving a certain way because they're really crying out for help. Someone appears kind of scary on the outside, but on the inside, this person is suffering. This person is going through something. So someone does need healing. Now, if you are not dealing with anybody, just like absolutely anybody, although it does look like you are, or at least they're in your energy, then you may be dealing with your own demons. And either way, I still feel like certain people have to come into your life to show you things about yourself, so that you can heal yourself. So let's say you are completely single, but your coworkers are giving you hell. I feel like is still in a sense echoing out that that's something going on inside of you. And that is why everything around you is like hell. Or maybe you feel like you're in limbo or whatever. It's like, what's going on within you? Because whatever's going on in you is being reflected back to you. And then too, maybe it is a health issue. Maybe there is some sort of health issue that needs your attention. But I feel like if there is some sort of health issue, if something's out of control, there is something that is manageable about whatever's going on health-wise. Now, also going back to the needing to be patient, I feel that you're being asked to be patient about your situation. Whether you're dealing with a difficult person or you're just single and suffering. Something is like, hold on, just hold on. It's happening. It's on the way. And I feel like you've been nurturing something. You've been nurturing a relationship. You've been nurturing yourself. You've been putting your intentions out into the universe. And I feel like the seed has been planted. It's just, something that is a slow process. And then it will seem like there are times where nothing's happening and it's absolutely stagnant. But then all of a sudden you're going to get a clear sign or confirmation that something's on the way, something's working, someone does love you. If you're wondering like, well, does someone love me? Like, you are going to get a clear message or sign about that. Pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like certain messages are being revealed to you in dreams. Like I said, I kind of feel like maybe you have a spirit spouse or something. If you look that up, you're going to see like a lot of negative descriptions of it. It's hard to find like some positive insight on what a spirit spouse is, because it's going to show you mostly from a religious perspective that like, oh, it's a demon. And don't get me wrong, sometimes these demons or entities can be a negative force and feed off of you, but some of them are just mischievous. So, that's just something that I feel like you have to know more and more about when you learn more about spirituality and just life in general. I'm seeing too that something is like being trapped or baited. I just feel like something seems like being a puppet or being in suspense. There's something, you might be stuck or trapped because you need to come to some sort of realization or some sort of understanding. And it's like you're not ready yet. And it also seems like there may be something that you're needing to sacrifice, so that you can have some sort of understanding, or so that you can be set free. And sacrifice, of course, I'm talking about what are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to give up to have whatever it is that you're trying to manifest? Because it does also show here too that you're trying to manifest something. And if your manifestations are taking a long time to happen, it's like, okay, maybe it's because you need to make some sort of a sacrifice to have what you want. You say you want this or you want that, but you're not willing to go out, or you're not willing to, go on a dating profile, or you're not willing to forgive somebody. Like, I don't know, it just, it could be anything, but it does maybe indicate that there's something that you're needing to let go of. You could still be holding on to a grudge or a broken heart, or maybe you want new love, but you haven't fully let go of your old person yet, somebody that you just loved and you were attached to that person. You can't believe it never worked out. That could be holding you back from seeing what's in front of you. So I feel like you're being held in suspense until, you know, you understand, you know, what it is that you're needing to let go of. And then it'll just happen. Things will just fall into place. Or maybe it seems like someone just falls into your lap after there is some sort of understanding. The puppet thing, that may be something in regards to somebody that is trying to like trap you spiritually. And that goes back to like, hey, you might need to clean your energy or your space. And not just one time. Like sometimes you got to do these cleansings like more than one time. I also feel like there is somebody who is hiding their feelings from you. And I feel like they're going to reveal them after some time, but then they're going to go right back into hiding. Okay, so another thing I'm seeing is that if your person, the person that you might know or you think you know, was into metaphysical things like astral traveling and remote viewing, I do feel like they're remote viewing you. They're keeping tabs on you like excessively to the point where it's intrusive or unhealthy. Even if you don't know this person or haven't met them, I still feel like someone is practicing remote viewing to the point where it's intrusive, and causing some sort of blockages in your life. So I feel like you are needing to meditate, pray, or cleanse your area, whatever it is that you believe in. And I'm seeing too something in regards to your faith being restored. Maybe after losing hope or just being tired of waiting for something. I feel like your faith is going to be restored. And I also feel that something may not be happening for you until later in the year. Like the last couple of months of the year, especially the Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Capricorn season. Yeah. Depending on what it is that you're trying to manifest, it may not happen until the end of the year. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.